He named his brother Yoichi with the kanji characters for bestow and one because his brother was the very first thing given to him in life. My Hero Academia. Number 408 The Eyes Tell All. By Kohei Horikoshi. Since his brother had walked away from him. At this point, it had been 2 months. He locked eyes with the young man who'd stolen away his brother, that precious possession of his. From birth, there'd been no shine to his own eyes, as if they were clouded by thin membranes. The sight of the young man was never reflected in those eyes. Translation, Caleb Cook Lettering, John Hunt. The meta-ability I thought I had granted him is gone. I've never observed such a thing before. He had foisted a power on Yoichi, despite the latter's insistent refusal to accept that which had been stolen from others or used to force others into servitude. But no further examination showed that he did have one. An insignificant, non-functioning bit of trash that my own power couldn't even recognize as a proper factor. I used to wonder if I'd somehow stolen his actual power when I was too young to be aware of it. My own power confirms that there's no meta-ability left in Yoichi. Did it somehow activate itself? As if the factor never quite took form when it should have, due to malnourishment. You've got 2 factors in you. You mentioned something about your body feeling off since then, and I'm surprised you even noticed. All for one didn't manage to touch you, right? Hey, boss. That day when he gave us a thrashing. Just gimme the results. Spit it out. Give it a rest, Bruce. Your original one, plus some kinda informed dud. The meta-ability I granted him was essentially absorbed by his own, to make up for what it lacked. Stolen, in a sense. Right. I thought that might be the case. You kept me alive. I couldn't put a stop to my brother. If only you could have found even a bit of compassion for others. He only sees other human beings as playthings, or as prizes to win. Still lives on. It's like, within me, Yoichi's will. Yet, you never behave as I wish. Hunt, and pursue. Make you mine. I only want to make it all my own. And corrupted. I had manipulated. And everything I coveted. All that I loathed. My crocodile tears served to cause confusion and dismay. The ability to both give and take could have been the kindest, most charitable power the world's ever known. Yet you slipped through my grasp. You're to blame for it all. Kudo. Surely I would have sensed it that first time. If Kudo's blood somehow runs through the boy's veins. Kudo's bloodline was ended. Leaving nothing to chance, I even eliminated every woman and child he'd been close to. It's all in the eyes. Back then, his eyes didn't yet have that look to them. Has crossed time and space. Yet, I'm convinced that a willful resolve resembling Kudo's. Just an incidental resemblance. To thwart me are All Might and Tomura, who are nearby to start with. Forcibly warping him away won't do much to tear this thorn from my side, because the only viable warp points. Conflict is inevitable as he's already rejected me once. Even when I do reach Tomura. I can't afford to drag out this battle, as it would shrink me further. Killing you, reaching my goal, executing the transfer. All are one and the same. Such was my thinking, but, no, enough of this. I must save all my remaining strength to succeed in that transfer. All for one goal. Omnifactor unleash. Here he comes. Some genius I am. I will pass. How could I ever hope to beat that? To be continued. Dodge it, kid. This'll revert him back to a baby. He's bet the whole shebang on this. Does he intend to claim victory with this single burst? A massive energy surge to fuel his propulsion.